Last week, Prince Harry showed up in Aspen for the St. Regis Snow Polo Championship, and somehow a casual weekend sport turned into yet another internet meltdown. Not because of the game, not because of the score, but because of what one announcer called him. Yes, really. In today's episode, I'm breaking down what actually happened in Aspen, why the outrage makes zero sense, and how a simple name slip became a full-blown conspiracy theory. Buckle up, because this one is peak royal nonsense. Prince Harry was a last-minute replacement at the Snow Polo Championship, stepping in for a friend. No drama there, just a favour and a chance to play a sport he genuinely loves. He wasn't even playing on the same team as his longtime polo pal, Nacho Figueras, which surprised a lot of people. Still, Harry's team made it all the way to the final. They didn't win the championship, boo, but by all accounts, Harry had a blast. And honestly, the turnout was impressive. Aspen was packed. It looked like half of Hollywood had decided to kick off their Christmas holidays early, and snow polo became the place to be. So far, so good. Normal weekend, sporty vibes, celebrity crowd. Then, the announcer spoke. During the team introductions, the snow polo announcer referred to Prince Harry as Harry Wales. Within minutes, a certain corner of the online world decided this wasn't a harmless mistake, but a deliberate, sinister act. According to these theories, Harry was either stealing his brother's title, obsessed with the Prince of Wales designation, or personally ordering an American announcer to use a name he hasn't officially used in years. Let's pause here, because logic matters. Harry did use the surname Wales for most of his life, at school, in the army, in polo, as Captain Wales. Invictus veterans still call him that today. It wasn't some secret identity, it was literally how he was known. And here's the key point. The announcer was American. I mean, American sports commentators struggle with baseball rosters, let alone British royal titles that change depending on who's king, who's married, and what century we're in. If you watch the footage, and yes, people did, you'll hear the commentator repeatedly say Prince Harry throughout the game while calling plays and goals. So the idea that Harry demanded to be called Harry Wales immediately falls apart. In fact, at one point, he was introduced as Mr. Prince Harry before the announcer awkwardly corrected himself. That alone tells you everything you need to know. The guy had absolutely no clue what the correct form of address was, and he was trying his best on the fly. Commentating is hard. You're juggling names, scores, play-by-play and timing, all while sounding confident. One mislabel and suddenly you're accused of triggering a constitutional crisis. The wildest part? The claim that Harry is jealous of the Prince of Wales title. Let's be serious for 1 second. If you stopped 10 Americans on the street and asked them what Prince William's title is, maybe one would say Prince of Wales. The rest would just say Prince William. That's it. End of story. The idea that Harry or anyone would assume Americans are deeply invested in royal hierarchy is laughable. Most people were there to watch polo, sip champagne, and enjoy the snow. Meanwhile, the same voices screaming about Harry Wales are strangely quiet about actual controversies involving the royal family. Funny how that works. This isn't about protocol. It's about obsession. And can we talk about the actual polo for a moment? Harry stepped in at the last minute, played alongside professionals and scored 4 goals in the first game. In the second game, he took 2 hits to his mallet hand and still kept playing. That's impressive, especially in snow polo, which is brutal, fast and physically demanding. Whether you call him Prince Harry, Harry Wales, or just Harry, the man showed up and delivered. So, my absolute thoughts about this in a nutshell is that this is some deep niche stuff to be upset about. And obviously the dumbest thing in the world. Given the last-minute replacement, they probably just searched for his previous registration details, which could have been years ago for this comp. This is just beyond pathetic. The announcers were calling Harry Sir Prince Harry. I mean, it's clear they didn't know what name to use, but who actually cares? Racist royalists should try focusing on real issues and real problems. Period. So let's wrap this up. A confused announcer used an old name. The internet lost its mind. Nothing malicious happened. These micro-tantrums might be entertaining to watch, but they must be exhausting for the people constantly hunting for reasons to be angry. Harry played great polo. The crowd had fun. Aspen stayed glamorous. And somehow a name became the headline. So there you have it, squaddies. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like. It helps the channel more than you think. Subscribe if you're tired of the manufactured outrage and want commentary with facts, context and common sense. Drop your thoughts on the comment section. Was this much ado about nothing, or just another example of people losing the plot? Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.